Friends, my today's topic is combining data in a folder using Power BI. How we can combine the data in Power BI in a folder, using Power BI. So, we will continue look at loading data into Power BI desktop. But now we will look at loading multiple files at once, all of which are located in the same directory and sharing the same schema. They have same set of columns. Power BI allow us to load such file in a single go and combine them into a single table. Let's see how it is done. Before we load any of the file, we just go to the directory where these files are located and we will see how these files looks like. Then we will go to the sales by city. So this is the data about sales and we have three different files here. So these all are CSV files containing sales dataset for supermarket in the country of Myanmar, precisely across the three prominent cities of the country, Manly, Yangon and Naypyidaw. So there are three different cities. Now we will see what these files contains. So these files are part of course material and you can download it from the link given in the description box. As always, before loading the data into Power BI, let's open the file to get the quick preview. So this is first one file. We can see what is file contains. So this file contains 17 columns A to Q and each column represents a specific type of product sale for a specific type of product sale for a specific customer. We just scroll down and see that there are more than 300 rows here or more than 300 line items are here. So there is a column of date here too. And when we can see there is a different items where we have used cash, credit, payment, how we have used, what was the time and what is the date, what was the total payment and what was the tax paid the customer, what was the unit price and what was the quantity and what was the gender, what was the how much type of customer, what was the city and what was the invoice ID for that particular customer. So we have all the details of super all the details in this file of Mandalay city and it's a data of supermarket for that particular city. So now we will look into the another one, Naypyidaw city sale detail. So now we will open this one file and open, you will observe that you have same set of columns as in Mandalay. Invoice ID, branch, city, customer, gender, product, unit price, quantity, tax, total, and these are also total 17 columns. Okay, this means these two dataset can be combined and the rows of one dataset can be loaded into the rows of another dataset. So now we will see how much line items or how much rows are there in this Naypyidaw city sales. So there are little more than 300 values. So we can combine these two data sets and rows of one data set can be loaded into the rows of another data set. This is simple. There is a simple append option is possible between two data set come across and even the third data set can be added to create a single sale table containing the sales of three different cities of same country. Before moving ahead, we will see how much entries for Yangon city we will have. We will see here in this city, third one city, that we are having the same kind of data information, and we are having more than 300 rows here too. So by seeing at each of the, you will see there are more than 300 entry or line items here too, and all three files are of similar type. Yes, it also contains total of 17 columns containing information about the sales of Yangon, which means it also can be combined with another two table for combined file. So these data set can be added to create a single sales table containing the sales of three different cities. Now, if you are familiar with union operation in relational database, you know it can be only be performed if the sets of the data being combined exact same schema. When they have the same set of columns in the exact same manner and contains the same types of data. And this is also required to us for data append together to form a single table in Power BI. So let's just quickly scroll down to Yangon dataset, and we can check down the rows in any of the dataset by scrolling. So all in all, we have close to, by all in all, if we combine all these three dataset, it will have around almost 1000 rows in combined dataset. So we have checked all three datasets have same kind of schema, same kind of data values, same kind of field. Then just go back to the Power BI and go there to get data. After get data, just click on to the more. After clicking on more, you will have the option of folder. Just click there and then hit the click connect button. After hitting connect button, we will need to navigate to over the system to the directory folder located in the file system. Then what we will do, we will simply browse. We have put it on desktop in Power BI folder, sales by city, and we will hit the OK. After hitting OK, selecting path, hit OK. Well, at this point, the three different files have been picked up by Power BI. You can see Mandalay, Naypyidaw, and Yangon City have been picked up by three different files have been picked up by Power BI, and we get a quick preview by themselves. So we have three different CSV files containing the same schema, containing the same schema located in the same folder, which we would like to combine in one file. This is the situation. This is the same situation. This is the situation where you may come across many times in your professional life. This is the operation which you really required in your professional life multiple times. So, where data coming from different files, you need to combine into a single folder, and for analysis for some other purpose, you need to combine them. So, there are different options: combine, load, transform data. So, sales by city has been, so what we will do, we will go to the transform data. So sales by city has been created and it's only contain three rows of the data, same information as in the preview. See content table, this one. See, go to the content on the left where each of the value is in binary. You will observe each of the binary text is not regular text and it's something to view that entire CSV data. We will go to it in little bit. First go to the view option. We just click on the, we just go to the view option and we just click here, so white space. Yes, all other option we will disable here. And when it will be done, we have more compressed view to work with. So for a quick preview of individual file in Power BI, let's check on one of this binary text. Just go to the home and just go to the one of any of the text. You will see entire CSV file will be converted to the table. See, entire CSV file has been converted to table. In applied steps menu on the right, you will observe that there are number of transformation already been applied to creating it in regular CSV file. And it is something that is embedded in sales by city only. That is in this one file only. It's nothing else will be created. And you see type of all column has been detected by Power BI. You will see here, okay, it's not great. So you will see it has been created like it's a whole number and it's a decimal number. So type also has been detected by Power BI. Just go to the source and delete all other steps. Now we will see the detail of second one table here. So we will just go to the sales. We will just go to sales here and we will just delete all other steps has been created. Now we will go to the second content. Naipita, we will see the steps. We will see there are few steps which already have been created by Power BI itself. We really don't need to do anything here till now. So we will see Power BI has converted this into a file, into a complete CSV file, and we will see data type also has been created here. You will see there is a whole number, there is a decimal number, there is a text value. So you can see it has been already been created. Then we will again go to the source and we will delete all the we will delete all the steps. Then we can do the same way with third one, Yangon city sales. You will see this is also in the same view which we have already, which we really want to do. So few steps already has been created by Power BI itself, and you will see it has been converted to a full CSV file having all the rows which we have seen previously, and it is also has been created whole number, means data type whole number or text value or decimal value. So we can see data is really ready to combine all these three files. So we will go back to the source and we will see what we can do. First, go back to the source. So now we are ready to combine all these three files. So what we will do, here you can see, here is a button which showing combine buttons which appear here. So by clicking on it, it will pop up combine file dialog. And it will show previews of files. So this is a familiar to us. In case of file, we have already loaded in Power BI desktop. So we have selected we can select here each of file individually. We want to see Manly City. Preview is preparing. So by having preview of file, we can see things are looking fine here. See, just we can wait for a few seconds and we can see. You can see here the number of rows which we have seen will be similar. Here you can see number of rows and number of columns you may count will be same, 17, and the entries which were previously. Similarly, you can check for Naypyidaw city. You can check, it will also have the same number of rows and same number of columns in the entry as we have seen previously. If you want to count, you can check that there are 17 number of columns here, and you can check also the number of rows. By checking two of the data set, I can assume and you can also assume that it's in the things are looking fine here. So we can move to the next step. First, click it to the first file and hit OK. In the few moments, the file will be combined into a single table and name will be the same, sales by city will retain. And now we will have, see, what we can do, we can hit OK button. In few seconds, all files will be combined. You can see, you can wait by few minutes. Then you can see a file has been combined already. So now let's scroll and confirm each of the file are still here. You will see here is a scroll down just and see each of the file. It's showing Manly city. Is there is another one cities here or not? We have to check it down first. Naypyidaw is here too. Okay. Then we are assuming that next one is also added. So guys, if we are checking here and if we are able to count, and you can count, here is a new column has been added. Previously there are 17 columns, but now here are 18 columns. One new column, source dot name, has been added here. So more precisely, it's the name of the file from where row comes. So if we scroll further, so this can be an important information for analysis purpose. But we don't care from where file is coming, for each of the row is coming from, and we already know it from city, which one city is here. So in that case we just need to remove source dot name here if we really don't it required it. What we will do, we will go here and we will show in ascending manner. If it is not, you will see here, yes, then hit OK. Then you will see it showing same name as we have done. We have put it name sales by city. So if we want to keep this one column, or if we don't want to keep this one column here because we already know the name of the city, then we can have according to our requirement. So for now we are removing this and we are having all other 17 columns. So if we really don't want any other kind of change, we will just go to close and apply here. So the changes we have done, it will be applied here. So you will see the same file sales by city has been created here. Once it is done, sales by city is loaded in Power BI with all the changes done in Power Query editor. And we can see each of the numeric column can be aggregated here. So if we click here, see all the numeric column can be aggregated. If we will head over to the data view, so if we will head over to the data view, if we will put the name here, sales by city, hmm, we just need to close it. Hmm. What we really need to do, just go to the home menu and click this report view. This is hanging on, but if you see the sales by city, it will show the same preview. What we can do, we can wait for a few seconds here. So what we can do, we just select sales by city and we just go to the table view. Okay friends, I hope you got the point which I want to make you clear. Okay, thank you so much.